But there's one last argument that I've been hearing lately that I really don't understand. You know, we've been arguing about change, and I've been talking about change since the beginning of this campaign. We talked about change when we were up, we talked about change when we were down. Now everybody's, you know, for change. Everybody be involved in change. But I notice now I'm getting an argument about the meaning of hope. Now this is interesting. I talk about hope a lot in my campaign. And out of necessity, because the odds of me standing here were very low. I was born with a teenage mom. My daddy left when I was 2 years old. So I was raised by a single mom and one-time dad. They didn't have money, they didn't have wealth or fame. They could give me love, they could give me an education, they gave me hope. So I talk about hope. I hope on my signs. I give a speech at the Democratic Convention about hope. I wrote a book called The Audacity of Hope. I noticed that Senator Clinton and others are saying, oh, he talks about hope all the time. He's so naive. He's peddling false hopes. He needs a reality check. He's not realistic. He's a hope monger. He's a talker, not a doer. Here's the arguments that are being made. The implication is that if you talk about hope somehow, your eyes must be clouded. You must have your head up in the clouds. You must not be a realist. You must be passive and sitting back and just waiting for good things to happen to you. You're not willing to struggle and fight for what you believe in. Well, you know, that's not what hope is. Hope is not blind optimism. Hope is not ignoring the challenges and roadblocks, the hazards that stand between you and your dreams. Hope's just the opposite. I know how hard it will be to provide health care for every American. If it was easy, it would already been done. I know how hard it will be to change our energy policy. ExxonMobil made $11 billion last quarter. They don't want to see a change in the status quo. I know how hard it will be to rescue those young men in prison, put them on a path to success. I know how hard it will be to relieve poverty that has built up over centuries. I know how hard it will be to fix our schools because it will require us not just changing teachers, even more money, and require we change attitudes. Our parents start parenting and turning off the TV set, putting the video games away. It's hard to change the culture. I know how hard change will be. I know because I've fought in the streets as an organizer. I have fought in the courts as a civil rights attorney. I have fought in the legislature. I've won some battles, but I've lost some too because good intentions aren't enough if they're not fortified with political will and political power. I see how this country's judgment has been clouded sometimes by fear. How we can use 9/11 to scare folks instead of bringing the country together. How we can turn people on each other so that we're afraid of immigrants, or we're afraid of gay people. We're afraid of people who don't like us. I see how that's done. I see how that trick is played. I know how hard change is. But I also know this, terrorists, that nothing in this country that is worthwhile has ever happened except somebody somewhere has been willing to hold. That's how this country was founded. A band of patriots declared independence against the mighty British Empire. Nobody gave them a chance. So slaves and abolitionists resisted a wicked system. That's how a new president charted the course to ensure we would not remain half slave and half free. That's how the greatest generation defeated Hitler and fascism. They lifted themselves up out of the Great Depression. That's how pioneers headed west. That's how immigrants traveled from distant shores. That is how women won the right to vote. That's how workers won the right to vote. Washington, D.C. Now, there's a moment in the life of every generation in which to make its mark on history, where that spirit of hopefulness has to shine through. I'm talking to the young people especially today. You know, this is our moment. There's this time where we cast aside the fear and the doubt and the cynicism. And we decide to join arms, and we go out there and we embrace the difficult task of remaking this country, block by block, county by county, state by state. Where we reject cynicism, the phony kind of wisdom. Now, it's easy to be cynical. You don't have to do anything. But when instead you say, I'm going to try for something better. I'm not going to accept the world as it is. I'm going to reach for the world as it might be. Right? When you decide that you want to give the next generation the same chance as somebody gave you. When you believe that we have to keep the dream alive for those who still hunger for justice, still thirst for opportunity. This is our moment. This is our time. And if you will stand with me, if you will work alongside with me, if you will vote for me on Tuesday,